I'm doing a review of episode 8 of Sonic Highways. This is the last episode that aired for the series. I think it was a great series. I probably enjoyed 7 of the 8 episodes. The Austin one I almost fell asleep through because I just wasn't into the subject matter. But New York was a great finale. They talked a lot about the punk scene back in the 70s. They talked about CBGBs. They talked a lot about, which I was surprised to hear, was folk music. So they talked a lot about guys like Woody Guthrie, Bob Dylan, which I didn't really know folk music had such such roots in New York City. They focused on the studio that was sort of like built over a river. Or under a river, and that was really interesting. They also talked a lot about the hip hop scene back in the 80s and early 90s. They interviewed guys like Rick Rubin. They talked about the Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, and that was probably one of the more interesting parts of the show. I was a little disappointed that they didn't talk more about the 90s music in the series in New York City, as well as the 2000s. There's a lot of indie bands that have come out of New York. And alternative rock bands who come out of New York in the 2000s, as well as this decade we're in now, and it's just a shame they didn't shed too much light on that. And overall, it was really interesting. They interviewed President Obama towards the end there. He talked a little bit about America. I think it was a great way to end the series. Probably his biggest interview was with President Obama. But overall, it was really good. The song "I Am a River" I didn't really like on the album, but it's sort of starting to grow on me. I feel like it's a great song and had so much potential, but they just ruined it because they made it so long. They tried to make it in this grand masterpiece, and it's a really good song, but they just should have shortened it by like 2 minutes or 3 minutes because it's like a 7-minute long song. But overall, I really enjoyed the Sonic Highway series, and if you guys really enjoyed it, I want to make another recommendation to you is that the Foo Fighters documentary Back and Forth. If you haven't seen it, it was released with Wasting Light. It's a great documentary on the history of the band. If you guys haven't seen it too, Sound City is another great music documentary as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Take care.